Welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil and I practice daily and share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. Today, we're talking about day one. So we're at the casino. We're finally here after 6 months of practice and fixing our dice and getting it going. So you guys want to know what happened? What was it like? So Friday night, travel day, we all get in together, all check into our hotel. Uh, we're so super excited to get on that table. I got buddies that just want to jump on the table 24/7, never want to leave. And a lot of discussion before we get there on, are we going to go live with our team effort right away? Are we going to kind of get to know the tables? That's what I wanted to do, but we went for it. So we're day one, we're getting to the table totally open. So we're super excited. $15 table. They have an all tall small. Part of our team effort is that all tall small, making sure we're making money off of it. And so what happened? Once again, just kind of getting to know. This was a 14-foot table, wasn't 12. Not my favorite. Try not to get that in my head. I just know that when I'm throwing now, I got to go back a little further, and it's got to be a straight back. It can't be a curved back. It's got to be a straight back. So I was concentrating on that quite a bit. What did I do? First, out of the gate, I had a 13 throw. So I hit 2 points. I came out with an 11 and a 7 to come out, and then I repeated the eights. I had a lot of eights. It was a good first throw to start off, getting to feel the table. Boys didn't do so well for that first round, so we came back to the second round. It came around to me again after a little bit, and I had a 26 roll. I hit the small. I hit 3 points. Very excited. I seem to have been finding my rhythm, and we made a little bit of money with hitting that small, so we were very excited. And our buddies didn't quite get off so well. By the time we got to the third round, we were pretty tired, but we had all made a significant amount of money, and we were on the table for a long time. So it was time to take a break. So we had some dinner, and off we went and debriefed. So we're sitting there debriefing, figuring out this table is 14 foot. Had a good dinner, relaxed a little bit, had just a Corona just to relax. And I'm going to tell you something. I had the one Corona and I felt a little buzzed. And once again, it's that situation when you're down there and you're playing at the casino and you're on your feet, and it just kind of seems to affect you a little bit more than most times. So, interesting fact. So just kind of keep that in your brain. So after a long break, and my guys were begging to get back on that table, and we went back at the table, and sure enough, it was full. That we couldn't get all four of us on there. We actually have a fifth, but we wanted our four positions for throwing in order to do this team effort, and it just wasn't working. So we decided to go to another casino. So there's many of them around. So we walked to the next casino, and we found a 12-foot table. It had a nice bounce on it. We were very happy with the bounce that was at. It had an all tall small. It was all the conditions that we needed. We just needed to get on it. And we had a couple people there, and we had to wait for a little while to worm our way into the four positions before we could get to that team play. We were very fortunate. There was a table open that was the crapless table, which beyond me, I don't know why people play that, but it was full. So fortunately, we finagled our way in. We had a couple spots. We waited. Some people moved in. We were able to get all four spots, and we were able to go, and we were nice and relaxed. So we're at this casino. My first buddy threw a good opener a little bit. I had a 14 throw. Uh, then then my buddy at the end of the table went on a 40 roll, and he hit the all, the tall, the small. He hit 7 points. He hit 4 hardways. We were in love. It was just tremendous. So we were very, very happy. We made a lot of money. We did very well. Um, we went back to our other casino and just did some some late night beverages, and just played goofy all around. And actually, um, that night we had my buddy at the end. He also had a 23 roll that night, just goofing, and my other buddy, he was just goofing around, had a 20 something roll, just thrown from the end of the table, not even trying to throw the real way. And that's what's weird about control throwing. Sometimes you get people that just point 7, point 7, point 7, point 7, point 7. And, with our team effort, it was awesome because we were able to absorb that. We were able to make some money despite a couple people not having good throws. That's what we liked a lot about it. Our goal in team effort is to hang around, not lose too much, not make too much, until somebody like my buddy on the end hit a 40 roll. Then we make a ton of money, as opposed to my 23 rolls or his 24 roll that we're doing. You do make a little bit of money, but if people are point 0.7 in that and team effort, it kind of goes back and forth. So that big roll, I guess day one, looking at it in perspective, was a pretty good time. Getting there late, making sure we're eating, hydrating. I know I was exhausted when we went to bed. It was a long day of travel and then getting on those tables for a long time, eating a lot of food, and then having a few beverages at night after the fact and goofing around. So day one was fantastic. The fun was there. We made some money. So now we usually call Friday nights our Friday night massacre. We usually are there. We're usually having drinks. We're just not in the right conditions to throw. A lot of money on the table. We usually are playing from behind on Saturday. And so we were very excited that we were ahead of the game at the end of day one. We were looking forward to day two in team effort and trying to make sure that we're still making money and we're still doing what we need to do. So, great day one. My buddy at the end saved the day. I had some stuff to keep us in the game. So, in general, fantastic day. We're ahead of the game. We start day two looking pretty good. So, join me tomorrow when we talk about day two, the long day. So, Saturdays are usually really long. So, we'll talk about what that looks like and how much we did, and talk about that. So, as always, we don't talk about the betting strategies. I'm just talking about how awesome a time I had with my craps crew, how fun it was, laughing, carrying on, goofing. There's nothing better in the whole world than us having a ball. So also, I'm very happy that we were able to have one of us throw for a long, long, long time.